Yes. This is me, Hudson George, tonight. Well, 2025 is coming to an end, So I'm just doing a little thing, reflecting on, as we closing up on the year 2025, reflection. And as we getting into the year 2026. So, well, so many things happen in this year.
I'm here to listen.
A lot of things happen
You're ready. Would you like?
in 2025. So we could reflect on them. So, things that happen and you didn't expect going to happen, but it happened, Because you're dealing with human beings, Now I'm saying human beings, man. So things happen, So everything is tied to, we're living in a world of competition, So we don't know, the year is coming to close, right? This is the last Friday in 2025. So sometimes people prejudge you, people prejudge you, or they label you, or they could target you too. So we don't know what is going to happen next year, We don't know. So I'm just doing a little live, So I'll just play a little music with the live. Now I'm going to play a song, but I using my music, But I using versions. As you know, in the summer 2025, I show up to do a little culture thing in Grenada Day, and I was targeted, So I'm going to run a rhythm of of a track I had on my list to perform. So I was just throwing a 2 verse, and I was targeted for political reasons. But when I look at the situation in the Caribbean, I decided to play the version of the song, just the music, and maybe say something. So I'm going to play the version right now. Oil, sweet crude oil, sweet Caribbean oil. Oil is big business and big corporation involved in oil. Oil is energy. Oil, sweet crude oil, sweet Caribbean oil. Barbados have a little bit of oil. Now they say Grenada have 19 blocks of oil. Well, Trinidad had oil. Venezuela, lots of oil. Guyana, oil. Suriname, oil. French Guyana, Cayenne, oil. All sweet oil. Sweet crude oil. Oil in the Caribbean. So the big powers want the oil. And they're quarreling. Give me the oil. I want some oil. Sweet crude oil. Sweet Caribbean oil. Now we see gunboat for oil. Warship for oil. Submarine for oil. Oil. Sweet, sweet oil. Big powers want to change the oil with sweet, sweet Caribbean oil. Oil. Trinidad. Guyana. Venezuela. Rambling for oil. Oil. Give me the oil. I want some oil. Sweet, sweet Caribbean oil. Oil. Give me the oil. I want some oil. Sweet, sweet Caribbean oil. Now the reason why I play that track, at the shop to go in Grenada, they do a little gig. And there was the musical I play and do my little thing in my rap so rhythm and verse style of music. But you know, because Grenada is polo, they want to control everything in Grenada. They want to control culture. They want to control the system of government. They want to control what you say. They want to control art. They want to control craft, the media, everything. So I was banned, right? I was banned. That was one of the tunes I had was to perform. It had nothing to do with coming to trouble government. I know they're in melee. I'm not in melee. So that was one of the tunes, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I was banned. But I don't forget them. They banned me. So as we go now, I'm going to just cruise to our next song, and maybe I might say something in my own style, you know. I'll get a nice one. Yes, this poem is what I observe. This poem is telling the story of what I observe through the villages in Grenada in the 1980s. This is the song I wanted to do. I'm going to cut it short. Young men and women, they politicize everything. So that was my other tune I want to do. But they come after me for political reasons. So what I did after they come after me, I decided to go to the studio. But I don't put the song in a real video yet, you know. And I make a tune for them called Distant Jump. Distant jump, distant jump, distant jump, coming from far away. It is not a jump. It is not a jump. I hear a distant jump, coming from far away. Government come and government go. Policy change, left wing, right wing, politics. They invoke the spirit of the revolution, they say. October 19th supposed to be the massacre day. This new regime want to make it Heroes Day. Who are the heroes? You just can't see. Distant jump, coming from far away. It is not a jump. It is not a jump. I hear it a distant jump, coming from far away. Media been controlled, culture been invaded. Spy. The left split in two. Lots of opportunities out there. All even in the diaspora, they monitoring what people say. Spoken words being watched by the agents. Chapters of political party operating like a central committee. They even invaded Grenada Day. Distant jump, distant drum coming from far away. It is not a shango drum. It is not a jump. I hear it a distant drum coming from far away. Politician coming up for Grenada Day, and if you are artist and you're on the card to perform, they saying you. Is that democracy? Is our politician creative artists? Are we going back to the days of the revolution when the media was censored? Distant drum, distant drum, distant drum coming from far away. It is not a shango drum. It is not a jump. I hear it a distant drum coming from far away. October 19th and October 25th has become controversial. Some people say October 19th was the massacre day. They believe October 25th was the liberation day. But now here comes this government saying October 19th is Heroes Day. Up to now, who are the heroes? They just can't say. Do we have a dictatorship in the making? We got to be vigilant. Distant drum, distant drum, distant drum coming from far away. It is not a shango drum. It is not a jump. I hear it a distant drum coming from far away. Yes. Well, you know, as I said, today is the last Friday in 2025. The next Friday will be the 1st of January 2026. Friday coming. So, we don't know what is going to happen next year, you know. All kind of drums beating out there, you know. All kind of drum. And all kind of sound, you know. The sound could be a bomber flying in the sky. The sound could be a cruise missile coming from a battleship. The sound could be some missile coming from a submarine. You know? So, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. The sound could be some boat get torpedo. Or else, the song could be a truce. The song could be peace. The song could be war. Well, anyway, as we enter in 2026, there are some distance drum beating far away. And if you have good ears to hear, you're going to hear. So, as we come to the end of this year, a lot of changes as we go. When I look at social media, a lot of voices turned down. A lot of voices on social media. I was vibrant, loud. I don't hear them no more. Some of the voices were youthful voices, inexperienced politically. They were what we call rookies in terms of politics, political rookie, political advocates who were rookie. Now the tension of the world changed, bro. Social media kind of calmed down these days, you know, because a lot of young people doing the political homework now, and some of them still don't understand global politics. They don't understand. Well, they say it was young people time. But when you look at what's going on in the Caribbean now, we can't say it's young people time. What it is? Is it military time? It is oil and gas time. What kind of time it is now, you know? Is CARICOM breaking up? What's going on, man? What's going on? And I could speak for Grenada. I see Antigua, St. Lucia, and Dominica end up in the news this week. Well, Antigua and Dominica say they come to some settlement with the US. Then I see St. Lucia in the news a little bit with some visiting. So I could speak from a Grenadian perspective. When this new government come in power, they were asking the US government for dead bodies. And the US tell this young government in Grenada, they don't know, don't come back and ask. Well, for the last week or 2 weeks, they say some top American man had the visit Grenada and hold talks with the government. We don't know what they talk about, so we didn't hear Grenada in the news again. We don't know if some backdoor deals took place. No, Ralph Gonsalves is nowhere wrong. Will this present government go back into this Heroes Day thing? Will Ralph Gonsalves will be that relevant to show up in Grenada again? To say he coming to as some kind of political elder for Caribbean revolution and Caribbean left and Caribbean progressive. What's going on, man? 2026 is coming. It's a different ball game. You know? It's a different ball game, yeah. So, as we're closing up for the end of the year, we don't know what is going to happen, man. So I just do this little live to show you how Grenadians just prejudge people, the politically petty, spiteful, lack political understanding and political wisdom. Now the rookies, I guess they all have the tail between their leg now. They don't yapping now because now it's global politics enter the Caribbean, you know. I remember the Suez Canal in the days of Abdul Nasser when he closed down the Suez Canal, you know. Then we have in the Strait of Coom, in the Persian area. Sometimes they shut it down, sometimes it open. There's conflict in the Black Sea. You know, now we have conflict in the Southern Caribbean. The Panama Canal is a gateway to the Pacific, to the Atlantic, to the Atlantic, to the Pacific. Now, I was hearing some news about some system that's set up in Colombia, with part of Colombia with train to transport goods, and so, you know, as the tension get hot in the region. Now, the question is, where is our people who say they understand the book of Revelation? I ain't in them, I don't see in them. They say it was end time. What's going on, man? It's time for them to come out to tell us what they prophesy. Nobody ain't saying nothing. So, anyway, This is me, Hudson George. This is the last Friday in 2025. So we don't know what is going to happen, man. We don't know, man. The tension is hot. So we could hear different songs and different drums and all kind of thing happening. So anyway, this is me Hudson George. I go on here. I'll go on till I come again.